Chelsea youngster Tino Anjorin set for Lokomotiv Moscow loan with option to buy. Chelsea teenager Tino Anjorin is on the verge of completing an unlikely move to Lokomotiv Moscow in a season-long loan deal with a £17 million option to buy, although the Blues will insert a buy-back clause into the contract if the move is made permanent, according to reports. The 19-year-old midfielder has been one of the standout performers in Chelsea's academy in recent years, first joining the club back in 2008. He made his first team debut in 2019 in the League Cup and his Premier League debut in March 2020, coming off the bench in a win over Everton. Goal report that the deal has been agreed, with Lokomotiv likely to take up the option to buy as long as Anjorin impresses as expected this season. However, recognizing his potential, Chelsea have inserted a £34 million buy-back clause, meaning they can bring him back to Stamford Bridge without making too much of a loss. Speaking in pre-season, Tuchel also said he wanted to play Anjorin more during the last campaign, but with the race for Champions League places it simply wasn't the time to blood youngsters. Chelsea blocked Callum Hudson-Odoi exit after winger agrees Borussia Dortmund loan deal. Chelsea winger Callum Hudson-Odoi has agreed personal terms to join Borussia Dortmund on loan, according to reports in Germany. The 20-year-old is struggling to secure playing time under Thomas Tuchel and has not featured in any of Chelsea's 3 Premier League fixtures so far. Hudson-Odoi is now considering his future and is looking to leave Stamford Bridge on a temporary deal in order to get more minutes. Dortmund firmed up their interest in Hudson-Odoi over the past week, and Sky Germany are now reporting that the Bundesliga club have agreed personal terms with the player. However, it's claimed that Chelsea are currently blocking the deal as they are waiting on other potential arrivals before approving Hudson-Odoi's exit. Speaking about Hudson-Odoi's situation last week, Tuchel felt that Hudson-Odoi wanted to remain at Stamford Bridge and argued that a loan move would not fully benefit Chelsea. "There's always room for improvement here in training," said Tuchel. "It's hard to argue that he needs regular game time to improve his level. At the same time, it's not only about letting players go. If we want to compete in all competitions, it's also about numbers. You need a squad of 20 to 21 players. I have the feeling that Callum decided to fight for his place here. He had a very good pre-season. The door is always open to sneak through. At the moment, there is no loan." Danny Drinkwater has completed a loan move to Championship side Reading for the 2021-22 campaign, it has been confirmed. The 31-year-old has departed to join the Royals for the season, which will see him link up with Baba Rahman, who also made the switch to the Madejski Stadium this summer. The midfielder has had a difficult time since moving to Chelsea from Leicester City in 2017 in a transfer worth £35 million. He has had time on loan at Burnley, Aston Villa and Kasımpaşa. Drinkwater has only made 12 Premier League appearances for the West London side, scoring a single goal. After Drinkwater joined Reading, manager Veljko Paunovic expressed his delight at the signing. He said, "Danny's talent and ability is unquestionable, and to bring a player of his caliber to our club is extremely exciting. A proven winner, he is a player whose achievements on the pitch can inspire those around him and help to drive this club forward from the centre of midfield. We are very pleased to welcome him to Reading." Sevilla have rejected the Blues' latest offer of £47 million in order to press for their target price of £60 million. Chelsea are looking to replace Kurt Zouma, who departed for West Ham at the weekend, and add to the defensive line with another France international to join the likes of Antonio Rudiger and Christensen. The release clause of £60 million, €70 will be a huge feat after agreeing a deal for Romelu Lukaku earlier this month for £97.5 million. Chelsea have now told Sevilla that they will not match their new valuation of Koundé and are ready to pull out of the deal. Chelsea, meanwhile, are happy with the current options in central defence, and Thomas Tuchel is pleased with Trevoh Chalobah's impact after impressing in pre-season training over the summer. The 22-year-old was handed his first team debut in the victory over Villarreal in the Super Cup earlier this month and kept his place in the team for Chelsea's win against Crystal Palace in their Premier League opener. Chelsea have confirmed that Bakayoko has returned to Italy on loan. Chelsea midfielder Bakayoko arrived for a second spell at Milan on a 2-year loan deal with option to buy for a reported €15 million, $17.7 million. This will be the Frenchman's third spell in Italy since he joined the Blues from Monaco in 2017, most recently spending last season with Napoli under Gennaro Gattuso, who was also his manager during his first spell at San Siro in 2018-19. Bakayoko enjoyed just one season in the Chelsea first team before being shipped out on his first loan to Milan, with a temporary return to Monaco sandwiched in between his two stints in Serie A. Although the 27-year-old did feature in pre-season, he was deemed surplus to requirements by Chelsea head coach Thomas Tuchel and has joined the Rossoneri until 2023. Chelsea are still hopeful of signing Declan Rice but will likely wait until the end of the season to make a move, according to The Athletic. Chelsea haven't dropped their interest in West Ham United midfielder Declan Rice, with a plan in place to sign him, according to reports. The Blues were eyeing Rice this summer, but West Ham's hefty valuation has seemingly fended off suitors for another season. Rice enjoyed another fine campaign throughout 2020-21, captaining David Moyes' side to sixth in the Premier League. The 22-year-old has been heavily linked to both Chelsea and Manchester United, but West Ham have stood firm on their staggering £100 million asking price. Reports have gone as far as to suggest that Rice wants to leave the Hammers, rejecting a series of contract offers. According to The Athletic, Chelsea will wait until then to pounce on Thomas Tuchel's top midfield target. Tuchel put Rice and Aurelien Tchouameni on his wish list ahead of the transfer target, but neither are likely to arrive at Stamford Bridge ahead of Tuesday's deadline. The report states that, barring a dramatic turn of events, Chelsea are plotting a move for Rice next year, when West Ham would have likely lowered their valuation. Chelsea and Man United could battle to sign the England international, with Solskjaer set to prioritise a new midfielder next summer.